Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to give you a message that would be useful to you in clearing any negative energies out of your space and aiding you to moving towards a higher ascension and energy vibrating level. Let's clear the energy. Universe, what do we need to be aware of today? Okay. Raising your vibration and spiritual growth. And at the bottom of the deck, honesty and communication. So, we are looking to raise our vibration, to grow spiritually, and to be honest in our communication, to have integrity in what we say and do. Well, I'm adding and do. So, let's see what lessons are around. So, what lessons do we need to be aware of? Okay, making sure nothing turned over there. What lessons do we need to be aware of? Should we be working on? Universe? What lessons? Friendship and freedom. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason, and I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness and self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. One must build their own self-esteem and not give away their power. So, okay, so we're looking at the crown chakra, the heart chakra, and the solar chakra. Thorpe is the angel, and it's about writing your story, knowing your Akashic records, and having the wisdom of time. And at the bottom of the deck, Goddess Kuan Yin, that encompasses compassion, divine mercy, and kindness. Is there any other message? other messages? Any other messages? You are living a story, and you need to write this story down. Ooh. Archangel Metatron, spiritual power, esoteric wisdom, Archangel Raquel, relationship healing, and calm harmony, and Archangel Raphael, joy, radiance, inspiration, and happiness. So you have a story to write. Your life is a story, and in divine timing, you will write this story, and the Akashic records speak of this time that you're going through. There are many things going on at this time. And you need to remember it all, because writing your story will help another. And you need to have kindness and compassion and mercy towards others during this time. And when you're going through something, that's not very easy to do, to take your mind off of yourself and place it upon another. But in doing that, in taking your mind off yourself, it does help. It really does. It helps with the healing for you to help someone else and to, give aid to another soul. And then there's Archangel Metatron, spiritual power in play, and sacred geometry of how things are playing out. There is a relationship that you need to heal, and a calm harmony you need to have within in order to do that. If you're going through something, you don't have harmony at the moment. But it will lead to joy and inspiration and happiness, even though now it appears as though all hell is breaking loose. Make the right choice for you. Do what you need to do for you, and you will get to your happy place. We have think it through and be humble. Gemini, Leo, Libra, a new romantic cycle is beginning, and confidence is your key to success. Again, Leo. So you've got Gemini, Leo on the board twice, and Libra. Think it through. Be humble, which goes back to, kindness, mercy, compassion. Our new romantic cycle begins, and confidence is your key to success. Let's see what Archangel Michael has to say in terms of guidance with this energy. You have to have confidence. So if your self-esteem is low, you've got to build yourself back up. Don't let someone rob you of your own personal power. You have power within you. Use it to benefit yourself. And in benefiting yourself, you will help others. Because when you're confident, you're honest, and you're trustworthy, your integrity shows, and people will gravitate to you on their own. The right people will gravitate to you, those who honor those traits. If you're not being honest, you're only going to draw to you negative energy, which will rob you of your self-esteem, your confidence, and your joy. So, what does Archangel Michael's guidance have for us regarding all of this energy? Make a commitment. Believe and trust in the path that you are on. Is there anything more? Archangel Michael, is there anything more? Yeah, I guess so. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. And a favorable outcome will be had, which is also what the archangels are saying as well, that there is a story in your life. And though things do not look well, you've got to be more loving of you. Love you first, and the joy and success will come in on its own. But you have to love yourself. Let's take a look at the chakras and see, what do we need to know? What chakras? Discovery. Is there anything more? All right. And this discovery is the root chakra. Discovery, root chakra, gratitude and forgiveness, crown chakra, and being of service, sacral chakra. And you need to discover who you are again. Be grateful for where you are. Have gratitude for the life you've had, for your family. And forgive yourself and those around you. Someone's had a passing in their family, and maybe they're feeling as though it was their fault. We have had a couple of readings along this line of someone losing someone in their family or a loved one. Let's see. Discovery. I am more than I think I am. My goodness, sorry, my nose keeps itching. Are you trying to recapture a past that is no longer fitting? If you are presently upset or struggling with a difficult situation, you may be seeking to keep something that is far less than what you deserve. Are you happy in this situation? How is it benefiting you? These are questions you should be asking yourself. If you're holding on to something, someone, and it has not been benefiting you, why are you doing so? And first and foremost, are you happy? We were not put on this planet to be in misery. You were meant to be happy, whether you think so or not. No matter how your life has begun, what you may have gone through, you were meant to be happy. But you must make the choices that allow for that happiness to come in and you to move away from the sadness or depression you may be feeling. The healing of predetermined arguments must be addressed. Awareness is a step towards healing. The ideas, leaving the past behind. A readiness for a new adventure. And a willingness to venture into uncharted territories. A new level of self-care. Forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. You followed a pattern you thought was going to be to your benefit. It wasn't. Forgive yourself, move on, and don't repeat what you've done. You cannot keep doing the same things over and over again and think you're going to get a different result. It is time for you to step up into another level of thinking. You need to have more spiritual growth. You need to raise your vibration. Be honest with yourself and with others, and be willing to communicate. Friendships, freedom, self-esteem. Reevaluate what is a friend. Reevaluate those that are around you. Should they be in your life or not? And only you can answer that. How do they benefit you? How do they make you a better person? These are questions that you really should be asking. Are you happy in that relationship of any kind? That in itself tells you whether you should stay where you are or not. Freedom. Knowing who you are, what you want, is a sense of freedom, and you do have it. We all have freedom, free will. Step out and do what you want to do and stop pretending and being with people you know you should not be because you think it looks good. How something looks and how something really is two different things. Allow your self-esteem to be built up by the energies of positivities from possibly new friends. Allow yourself to be fed the right energy to bring about the happiness that you do deserve. Gratitude. Am I so glad? I am so glad you are in my life. Gratitude raises our vibration to a higher level. If you are unhappy in any relationship, that is always in your power to change. You can change it. There is no mystery to being a good person. Good people just do good things. Who is the person you admire most and why? How can you live at that level? The key ideas, friendships. Friendship feed our self-esteem, our confidence. They aid in feeding our self-worth. If you are around low vibrating people who are always negative or leading you down the wrong path, you may want to rethink those friendships. There could be deep love in a friendship. Nurturing, unconditional love towards yourself and others. And there is the possibility of a pregnancy here. And I do see that. There's definitely the possibility of a child being born and being grateful for that child. The key words: appreciation, recognition, and esteem. Forgiveness. We never forgive others, only ourselves for having judged them. You can forgive another. It's not always very easy to forget what they've done, but you can forgive and keep it moving. No one says that when you say, okay, I forgive them, I just don't want them around me. No one said you had to keep them around you, but you're forgiving them for you, not for them, for you. Because most times people who have hurt you really could care less how you feel. That's why they do it in the first place. So, forgive them. Forgive yourself for having made the decision to be with them, to judge them, whatever. The true essence lies in not harboring resentment. Forgiveness is her focus on her intention, not her pain. You want to be able to forgive in order to set your intentions on that which is more successful, more positive, more uplifting, which will ultimately raise your vibration and uplift you and allow you to be more successful, because your focus and your intention will be that much more direct. Release the pain of whatever disappointment or whatever pain, hurt was done to you. Release it. If you're living in that, you will never get beyond that. You must release it. This is a time of healing for you, for the family, for even a friendship as a whole. Can you forgive yourself for loving people who hurt you? I'll repeat that. Can you forgive yourself for loving people who have hurt you? The idea is having your wishes fulfilled. Holding on to your dreams that you may have let go of to someone who did hurt you. Releasing those past woundings so that you can have your happiness. Keywords: belonging, self-forgiveness, and fulfillment. And our last card, service. I attract to me whatever I desire if you give up your desire. So, I'll give an example. You draw into you positivity when you are putting out positivity. If you are helping someone who is hurting, you are allowing yourself to heal from your own hurt. How does the idea of service inspire you? Are you seeing your life as it really is? Though we may wish things to be different, often we create just what we need. If you are a low vibrating person, what you think and what you do draws in someone just like you. Sometimes they're better at it than you are, so you're duped. And once you're duped, there's no turning back. There's no changing it, because this is what you brought in. However, you do have the ability to recreate you, to stop what may be hurting you. But are you willing to make the changes that will bring about the positiveness you need in your life? When you're negative, the only thing you're drawing to you is more negativity. And most times it's coming in a whole lot heavier and deeper than you already are. But that's the energy you're putting out. So it's pulling that in. Take the time to humble yourself, reevaluate yourself, and decide who do you want to be, where do you want to go, know your reasons why, and be of service to someone else who may also be hurting. It will allow you to also heal by seeing someone else's pain and knowing it's not only just you that's going through something. We all, every single one of us, has a situation that we wish we had not done or that we're going through and wish we had not made that choice about. All of us do it. All of us. No one is perfect on this earth. So stop looking for perfect. It's not there. This is an opportunity to look at where you are today. Give up what you think you deserve and start being of service. Though we may wish things to be different, often we create, again, I'm repeating this, just what we need. How does the idea of service inspire you? That's a question you really should be asking. How can I make the most of my present situation until I can get to where I really want to be? What can you give? The ideas: favoritism, unwillingness to compromise on values, finding contentment, the joy of service, or precious memories. Keywords: compassion, loyalty, strength. Let's see what angel question we have for today. Well, not the right time was trying to pop out. And that has to do with a romance. So someone is thinking of a romance, but it is not the right time for that. Maybe there's some healing that needs to be done. And no came out directly. However, the situation will improve. Okay. Wait until you're ready, and there will be a peaceful resolution. And at the bottom of the deck, it is all up to you and listening to your intuition. So, when will you be ready? Let's ask that question quickly, shall we? It says no for right now, and to wait until you're ready, and there will be a peaceful resolution. And I did say at the bottom of the deck that it is all up to you and listen to your intuition. Let's get an idea of when you should be ready. Ooh. Okay. 6 weeks. short, or 3 years. So, I guess it is all up to you. It could be 6 weeks from now. It could be 8 years from now. Or it could be shortly. But at this precise moment, it is a no. And you do need to wait until you're ready. And maybe that readiness depends upon how are you healing. But it will come to a peaceful resolution. But it is up to you, and you need to listen to your intuition. And what is our guidance regarding this? What is our guidance regarding our chakra healing of the crown, root, and sacral chakra? What is our guidance? Oh no, I'm not taking all of those. But sacral chakra. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Books. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, there's nothing to worry about. Blessings in disguise, and have confidence. And cut your cords from those things that are destructive. Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fears that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. And manifest your power, using your own spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. And our ancestors take charge with authority and retreat and recharge. Leo, Gemini, and Libra on the board, and now Aries and Virgo. Is there anything else? Take charge with authority, retreat and recharge, and track down your fears and desires. Is there anything more? And see from a higher perspective. Be fearless and stand strong. What is our overall energy? So the ancestors want you to take charge of your life. Do what's going to make you happy. If it does take retreating and recharging, taking a good look at your life, do that. Figure out what it is that you're fearful about. Quieting the mind. And into me, I see. So, quieting the mind. Meditation as a commitment. The need for silence, peace within, despite chaotic outer conditions, letting go of the monkey mind and mindfulness. Stop following behind other people and their opinions and come up with your own opinion and then move on it. And if you are taking advice from someone, make sure it is someone who you truly know has stood the test of time and shown you who they truly are already. Into me I see, intimacy, trust in another, dropping the shields and rigid boundaries to allow for a connection, the willingness to be vulnerable. Intimate relationships hold up a mirror of truth and reveal more treasures than you might ever expect. If you can look into it, take a risk and see everything as beautiful, even in its imperfections. Imagine how deep you could go. And as the ancestors have already said, see from a higher perspective. Track down what is your fears, what is your desire. If you know what you want, then go get it. And let go of the fear. Just go get it. And be fearless and stand strong. So, we'll get a affirmation and end our message for today. Find what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Allow the true you to come through. Stop being afraid to be you. Speak your mind as it relates to you. Only you have the power over you. Don't give your power away to someone else, no matter what the reason, what the cost. Losing your own freedom is not worth it. Cut the cord to what may be holding you back. You have nothing to worry about. Put your manifestations into work for you. Listen to your intuition and forgive yourself for what you've done. And allow for your true self to come through and believe in you and trust in yourself to bring about your favorable outcome. You have the power to do that by the choices you make. Raise your vibration and see things from a higher perspective. Okay. Unique Lives is at the bottom of the deck. But projecting rather than reacting and projecting my emotions onto others, I remember no one is to blame. No one is responsible for the emotions you feel. When someone says or does something that brings up strong emotions within you, you have a choice in how you respond. In order to change your life outside, you need to change inside. Once I'm open to this change, my exterior reality will begin to mirror those new shifts. So we've got projecting and mirror and morning ritual. In the morning, I will take the time to tune in to myself, to set high vibrations, rituals that will help me lead a good day. I pay attention to the morning habits that don't serve me and change them for the ones that do. So morning ritual is affirmation. And unique lives. I respect everyone's individual decision and way of life. We are each on our own unique journey, and my way isn't the only way. My job is not to change others, but to simply love them. I hope that you find this message useful. I send you blessings as always. I just want to say that in this message, I do get the message of change that needs to happen. Someone is going through a heck of a journey here. They've lost someone. They have, whether that be a relationship, whether that be an actual loved one that has passed on, but they are being bitter and they're holding on to fears because they're trying to hold on to something that they have already outgrown, but because it's comfortable, because it's what they've only known for so long, they don't want to release it. Understand, take a chance. The universe is with you. When you are trying to come up, the universe will always support you. God will support you. I would suggest prayer. If you're not a praying person, okay. Take the time in a given day to sit in absolute quiet and go within. What are you feeling? What are you going through? And address each of those things in order to bring about closure for yourself. But don't hold on to pain. Always look to what can be, because anything is possible if you truly want it. If you move in that direction, don't hold on to negativity. Don't hold on to pain. Don't hold on to fear. Allow yourself to be around those who uplift you and build your self-esteem, which will allow you to also come into freedom within yourself. Create new friendships if that is what is necessary. And be honest with yourself as well as with others. This will also raise your vibration. Spiritual growth. Take the time. Meditate and go within and find what is wrong. Can you change it? Then change it. If you cannot change it, then you need to search out advice, but from someone reputable that you know will give you answers that is for your highest good. I send you blessings, love unconditionally, light in a dark place, and healing for the soul. Until next time.